Hello, this is Laura Simpson from Web Luminary, and this is part two of a video on how to add products when if you have a restaurant or a catering business, something like that. So let me have the first video I'm showing you how I showed you how to add a product with options. And I am going to continue to do that. And also how to set up some of the settings in your restaurant. Edit prompt quite a bit here. Let me close out some of my videos. All right. So then I'm just going to start on the main page, this week's menu. And these are all the products we have typed in. So I am going to modify them. And what I'm going to do is create an option. So I'm going to go to the dashboard with the products. And what I want to do is make some of these products. I'm going to go to product options. And I'm going to make them dairy free. So I'm going to add a group. I'm sorry about this. This is I'm trying to put in my screen. Well, it's not a screen. You didn't either, but here we go. So let's add a group. And group name dairy free. And we're going to give it an option. Dairy free. So you can make it a radio button. The options a radio button. So that's, you can make it more than one thing. Colors, watches. Some of this doesn't really make sense. Drop down, select. Dairy free. All right, I'm going to have a radio button. And I'm going to say the choices are no dairy. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say oat milk. So people can decide. All right. I'm going to add this. Oh, that was an option. Okay, I'm going to have to do that. Delete. So dairy free, dairy free. And save my changes. But how do I add it to a product? So we can show it on specific categories. We can show this on particular products. I feel like showing it on categories might work, but I don't want to think that hard. So let's see. I'm going to go to the products and see what makes sense to make dairy free. Okay, enchiladas have cheese, so that can be dairy free. But it doesn't make sense to say oat milk or almond milk, does it? All right, let's see what else. I'll fix that. Same thing with the fairy pizza. The muffins, that does make sense. Okay. So see, there's so many ways you can do this. Let's go back to the product options. And to make this true for everything, I hit edit. I'm going to edit the option. And instead of saying oat milk, cow's milk, I'm going to say with uh, it's using dairy substitute for choosing milk. Mm-hmm. Not non-dairy. Non-dairy soap for cheese and milk with cow's milk or cheese. Okay. Let's go with the pharmacy. I'm sure they'll think of a better way to put this. Let me get rid of this. And save it. Okay, now I'm going to add it. I didn't have to do that in 2 steps, by the way. But I'm going to go up here and say which products I'm going to include it in. I can see where you could say put a whole category and then exclude something, but to me, it's just more straightforward, especially if we don't have a lot of products to just say, oh, sorry, I started typing and it bounced around. Steak enchiladas and dairy pizza. Okay. Seems to be able to sensitive in the search. And if you change your mind, you can X these out. So I'm going to add blueberry muffins. So all of these will have a dairy-free option. Now it's a convenient thing to do, kind of in one swoop. So let's go back to the products. And I'm going to edit this steak enchilada. Let me check something else out. Can you set the price? Oh, the price edition here. You can. I'm going to save. I'll type in and again, it would say. It's crazy. All right, so no cost. Yeah, and it's assigned to the Laura Steak Enchiladas, very custom pizza, and blueberry muffins. So let's go back to these products and see what's going on. I think I've had problems with caching before. I'm just going to hit refresh. I could delete my cookies. Let's just hit view. Oh, there it is. Why is the dairy free button so pale? I'm going to fix that. But here it is. It's spell substitute right, but that's okay. The whole point is it was added. And let's look at the other items. These are the blueberry muffins. And pizza. So see how I changed 3 things like fairly quickly. There it is. All right. They all are. And let's go there at my part. So if you're making changes and things are, you have to have all this set before people start ordering. I mean, it just makes sense, right? Because if people put something in their cart, their shopping cart, and you add a customization and they didn't pick that customization, basically they're going to get an error message when they try to check out. So yeah, you need to think ahead of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the dairy free and add a cost to that and see what that does. I have a feeling what we'll need to do is go into each one of the products and edit it. I'm not 100% sure. I've only done this once. It was a couple weeks ago. All right, let's see. Dairy free, edit, edit option. So no cost with cow's milk, but 50 cents more. If you set the default option, then this would be the pre-selected on the page. Okay. No, I don't want to pre-select anything. We can do a whole bunch of stuff in here. But sometimes the more you do, the more confused you get. So I just added this to these 3 items. Let's go back to all products. Really, it would just make sense that when I view this, it would know to add 50 cents. Yeah. There you go. So that's great. And that's across the board. So if you want to do something across the board like that, product options is the way to go. If you just want to do something with one product and it doesn't really apply to anything else, then you would go to products. You would go to that specific product and add that attribute. So I hope that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions. This is Laura Simpson, Web Luminary. Thank you.